Alright guys, I finally finished the first episode of Tarkov Post Mortem. As a refresher, and for those who don't know, this is the first episode in a series to help us improve our communication and tactics. My plan is to go over 1 or 2 clips each video and critique what I see. The clips will be anything from working as a duo to our 5-man raids. I hope you enjoy the video. The first clip I wanted to cover was a 5-man raid into Factory, specifically the one where a solo wipes all 5 of us. I'll play the raid from my perspective, including a short segment before we get into the raid and then a little bit after I die. After that, I'll start critiquing specific segments.
Wow, that was way fast.
Alright, so we're going to do fire teams? Or just all?
Yeah, I think so. I think we split.
He's landing back. He's landing back.
I'm not with Chase.
I'll go with Chase.
Whatever.
Chase,
I'm just gonna go lollygagging around.
Okay, where do we want to go, Cody?
let's go with it.
We need to be looking for this other dude wherever he's at.
You have blue helmet,
I'm
Cody?
going
Yeah,
up.
or no.
Are
I
you
have Christian.
serious?
I'm going up to offices.
I lost connection.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm up to
I'm down.
He's on third
We're
floor.
down
was
right there in the
fast.
hallway.
I didn't know if it was you guys running up. Then he started shooting.
Well, that went well. Let's go back to the beginning and start looking at the problems. First up, we started a plan a moment before entering the raid. We said that a Goliath and myself would run together, but that was it. Once in raid, we began calling out where we're going. Me to offices, Colonel Jack O'Neill, just wandering around, and then instantly, with all of that, the comms were just jammed up. Everyone's trying to figure out where to go, what they're doing, who's who, and then on top of all that, we just started scattering like rats. There's 2 major points I see that we could improve here. The first is organizing ourselves before and at the start of the raid, establishing who's running with who, what the objective and destination is, and who's a point man for each group. So in this case, Goliath and I were a 2-man fire team with the destination of the office, and let's say I'm the point man. Once we saw our spawn point, Goliath and I should choose a secure spot to group up and let the other 3, Colonel Jack O'Neill and Zeus, do the same. The point man's job is to lead the fire team to the objective while communicating with the other team's point man to ensure no friendly fire and to maximize map coverage. In the next few seconds of the clip, I move up the stairs and into the hallway leading to the offices. While moving up, I hear others running down below and behind me. While I'm confident they're my teammates, no one made the call out that they were running, or as we now say, jogging. The call out needs to be made any time we're in close proximity and someone starts running. And yes, I know I am notoriously bad about this one, and it's one of the items on my list to work on. As you saw before, this is the point Zeus and I die, which I take full responsibility for. I'm ADSing down the hallway, preparing for the only other PMC on the map to pop up, and I have the thought, I wonder if any of my teammates are going to come up the other side. So when I saw them, I hesitated and didn't fire right away. Not only that, but I didn't call out their location either. Not until after we were dead. I think we can all agree that a lot on this raid could have gone differently. We lasted less than a minute in raid because we rushed in, weren't organized, and jammed the comms with too much clutter. Now I know a lot of people survived longer, but it was just what I had for footage. After all that, I commit my biggest sin in Tarkov. Once I died, I decided to recount the details of my demise. Shout out to a Goliath for talking to me about this one. Man, it's a bad habit of mine. Regarding the tactics of the actual fight, I don't think we should have even been in the hallway yet. I think it would have been a lot more effective if we had just held the corner and waited for him to come to us. Also, having one fire team cross through the bathrooms to flank the PMC while the other holds his attention in the hallway would have been a good idea. Gotta love hindsight. Now moving on, I have a second clip as well. This one's a 3-man scav run into interchange, where Zerst and I spawn in Goshen and Goliath is spawned somewhere else. I'm not sure exactly
Okay,
where.
somebody just loaded into my right.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay. Me?
Yeah.
Walk straight back to.
You guys need green screens now.
Yeah,
Right?
That'd be awesome.
that would.
That's rare to have a shotgun
Oh,
without a
I see
flashlight.
2-man ahead.
I'm in the back of Go.
Okay,
Okay,
that's where he's fighting
They're
them.
going to the right opening. They might have gone down the. Oh no, they're still to the left. They got
Are
me.
those shots? Oh,
Yeah, they just got me.
They don't know I'm here.
me.
Yeah, I walked right up and saw them.
Comms?
As you saw, I ran into a 2-man PMC squad, got into a firefight with them. Tactically, my biggest mistake was peeking the same corner over and over again. Also, Zerst was just off my right last I had seen him, so we should have worked together, getting him into a flanking position so we could keep them distracted long enough for a Goliath to potentially come along and help us outnumber them. As for communication, I was clogging up the airwaves with long-winded callouts. Making the callouts more simplistic and then expounding when asked could definitely reduce the amount of cross-talking or talking and making someone else feel like they're not able to share a plan or detail that would change the situation. Then, finally, at the end, once again, I start describing my death. Shout out to Zerst for calling comms to stop me and let them focus on the hostiles near them. In conclusion, if we want to make a larger group more effective, we need to have better organization and less meaningless chatter, especially myself describing how I died. Also, taking things slower. While yes, the W key is great, especially when you're running in as a hatchling, it doesn't work. Work smarter, not harder. Thanks for watching. If you see anything I missed, please feel free to post in the group chat or leave a comment below. And please keep it constructive. With that, make it a great day, or not. The choice is yours.